We're doing it
I wasn't
live.
ready.
Stream?
We're doing it live.
It's happening. It's happening right now. Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 6 of Dungeon of the Mad Mage. I'll mention this again later. Hey, look at Drupa, how you doing? One thing we did was Dylan did most of this. Is I have a Google Drive link. There's a Google Doc in there that you can check out if you're watching this. I'm going to post this in the chat, okay? And that has got a list of all the campaign notes on it. So hopefully that will work. So I put it in the chat. You can
All of
see
my
all
knowledge
the
about
NPCs.
random stuff. There you go.
So that way we can keep track of all of the NPCs and stuff like that. Because I was forgetting people.
Yeah.
And now you, the viewer, can also. Although I do have a note right here with a list of names. Ronch, Mott the Shave, Appleface, Sparky Boom Boom, Home Dog, and Fur Daddy Jr.
FDJ.
Right now,
Dog.
this is the Descent weekend, so I think one thing you might have noticed if you watched any of it is they use Syrinscape, and it's really cool. Guess what? On my channel, I also use Syrinscape. So hold on to your nards, because I'm going to play this thing right now. The players
Nards
won't
help.
hear it, but you will. I'll go with this one. Yeah. Because we left off last time in a precarious situation. So, when we had left off last time, they're in level 2 of the dungeon. They're looking for an Elven throne or something. And there's a long hallway, and it slopes down, and there's all these barrels, and they're in some section that apparently dwarves converted to make alcohol in alcoholic barrels. And so the group thought it would be fun to get on the barrels and like ride them down the hall. And look at Drupa. Yes, this is a family friendly. Nards is okay on the family friendly screen.
Yeah.
Not
Those freaking nards.
try not to use the big bad words.
I'll try.
Syrinscape is a little loud. Okay, thank you very much. All right. And so what happened is that 3 of the heroes rolled the barrels down the ramp, trap doors open, and I think 3 of the 4 heroes all fell into pit traps. 1 made it down. Who was that who made it?
Chris.
Okay, and so when the pit traps open, they shut. And then at the far end of the hall, a floating skull crackling with lightning appeared, and she is very angry. So why don't we all roll an initiative die?
Okay.
Oh, we're going right into this.
Oh boy. Yeah. Oh, my initiative's not terrible. Let's see. I'm gonna roll and see how bad it goes. Oh yeah, it went bad.
Well, 2 of us.
That's better.
Yeah.
What did I get? Did I get a good initiative?
Chris Crash got a 20.
Chris Crash is a badass when it comes to initiative.
Holy cow.
Gotta be quick not to die.
I got a
Right,
5.
hold on. So Krish got a 20.
Mm-hmm.
Kuriyami got a 5. What did Sunspot get?
Got a 25 with a natural 20.
Nice.
What?
Whoa. Holy shit.
What?
Wowzers.
We know who's not gonna die.
What about
Maybe.
Solaris?
I mean, I got a 12.
So I got the worst. Okay.
You did get the worst.
What about the Dungeon Master? What did the Dungeon Master roll?
Hmm.
That
Let
one.
me charge up my die.
Oh, let me check my
Oh.
inventory and see if I have any nat 20s left.
I rolled so bad.
I know I have 2.
I should also note, if you are viewing this show on Twitch, that you can, if you want, buy bits, and once we get to 1,000, that's tracked on the little bar underneath Chris Crash's box, one random player will get a natural 20. And above Dylan, you're going to see a little tracker. If you follow me, right, or if you do something else to me, it's gonna be reported up there.
Mhm.
So just be careful.
The internet cops will come for you.
Yeah,
if
that's
anything's
right.
bad.
That's right. Consequences will never be the same. So, Sunspot, are you in a trap right now?
Yeah, I'm in a pit.
You have fallen into a pit with a barrel. Did the barrel explode? Let me roll.
Oh God.
Yes, the barrel has been shattered.
No.
You're in a pit.
Okay, so it's, if I remember right, it's 20 feet tall.
Mhm.
How wide is it?
Let's see.
Like circular,
How wide is it?
or I guess it'd be a pot. Whatever size.
I think it's 10 feet.
Okay.
wide.
Okay.
Parkour.
Can I attempt a parkour wall kick my way up?
Parkour.
Parkour. I have 50 feet of movement, so I think I could get there. Maybe.
It's
Oh.
20 feet deep. You took your damage last time, right? The lid,
I used my slow fall, so I didn't take any damage.
okay, so the lid snapped closed after you
Mhm.
fell through. And character in the pit. Wow. Okay,
That
and
sounds good.
you wanted to like parkour your way up?
Yeah, like climb or wall kick, whichever one would probably wall kick if it's 10 feet, whichever's the easiest.
All I require is that you make an acrobatics check.
Okay.
In the lonely dark of the pit, you steel yourself. You leap, pressing off one wall to the other.
That's a 20, not a natural 20.
Whoa.
Quite like Into the Spider-Verse. You easily get up to the top. All right, now the lid is closed, and what do you want to do?
What's the lid made out of? Is it wood? Is it stone?
I think it is stone.
So I can't punch my way through this.
It looks
could
like
try.
you could try to use your strength to pry the lid open.
Okay.
Or you might be able to try something else if you think of it.
Well, I'm not strong, so
On page 40 of the book, it might say something else that you could do.
Oh.
I don't have the
Oh,
book.
good thing you.
That's not gonna help me.
This is the power of the Dungeon Master.
It's
now-
a metagame, and you know.
Do you have any NPCs with you?
Home Dog is with Chris Crash.
Yeah.
Home dogs with Chris Crash.
All right, so okay.
At the
Crossbow
bottom
he holds
of the incline.
sideways.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Sunspot,
Holding his crossbow sideways.
you
Yes.
like kind of get up, and I guess we'll say that like it's a square. So like
Mhm.
pressing off the corner, you can sort of keep yourself up in the top corner. Sort of.
It's very Spider-Man.
Maybe there's things to grab on the underneath of it.
I'll try to see if I could grab anything underneath it.
Yeah, no, yeah. So you're able to
Okay.
hold yourself.
I mean, I'll attempt to use my strength. It's
All
not
right.
gonna work, but I can
Please
attempt
make
it.
a strength check.
Oh boy.
It's probably not gonna work.
Probably not.
5.
That should do it.
You try, but it barely budges. All right.
I think that's all I can really do on this turn. But I'm at least up there, so I'm gonna like keep Spider-Man up there.
Okay. Krish, at the far, far end of the hall is a glowing, floating skull crackling with lightning.
I believe I was on my. I got to the bottom of the incline at the barrels rolled down. I was starting to scurry up when this skull was appearing. Okay. So he'll use his action to cast invisibility on himself. Then he'll use his cunning action to attempt to stealth, and he'll scurry back to the other side where he was at the bottom of the incline.
Oh, so you're going away from the skull.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
How
Yeah.
far up were you when we stopped?
I think you said like halfway or something.
Okay, and so your speed is 25?
It's 25. Yes.
So you can move 50 feet. So let's count squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you can get almost all the way back. You're 2 squares from the wall.
Okay.
And that's a double move, right?
Well, I wanted to attempt a stealth, so my cunning action would have to be for stealth instead of move, right? So I'd probably just move her to the wall and hug the wall while invisible, trying to be all sneaky.
So you can make a stealth with advantage.
Okay. Ooh, good thing. Okay, yeah, good thing. Let's see. The first roll's a nat 4, and then this one's a nat 16, so 24.
All right. So you're invisible, but Home Dog isn't, right?
Right.
All right. So is that it for Krish?
Yep.
So Home Dog runs over to one of the lids and tries to open it. Let's. I don't. All right. Do you guys remember which traps you were in when we left? Like.
Oh gosh, I don't know if we ever.
I fell in the first one.
You did.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Yep.
I think Sunspot went last, so I think I'd be in the
Okay.
So Sunspot.
I
So
think
1, 2, 3.
I think Kami's in the one closest to the initial entrance. I think you got the lowest on your check, so you were the first one to fall.
Well, Solaris went first, right? So she.
Yeah,
was-
we just went in order.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Solaris was in the closest one to the skull.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sunspot.
Oh, great.
Sunspot, you hear Home Dog. Don't worry, B. I got you. And you hear him trying to lift the pit trap open.
Bless you.
Rolls a 2.
He's doing his best.
So someone's gonna yell, "Don't lift! You push down. It's a push, not a pull."
All right. Oh, that's right.
It's the classic. It's his pull on the door, and he's just like
He's just
pushing
like,
on it.
Like Sunspot can see his fingers trying to lift. He's like, "What are you doing?"
All right. And then it is Solaris' turn. Solaris, you're in a 20-foot deep pit.
So Solaris, hearing some muffled noises up above, I'm going to try to climb up to the door.
All right. Make a athletics to climb. I believe.
Oh, great. This will be good.
Please.
All right. I rolled a natural one. With my -1, I have a 0.
You are unable to find any handholds.
I
It's
am
like the
scrambling.
cartoon where you start to climb and then just slide down.
I jump at the wall and land, and then jump at the wall and slide back down again. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
This could take a while. All right, that's me.
All right. After Solaris is Yami.
Okay. Well, I tried last time and failed, so Yami's gonna sort of limber up this time beforehand. As my bonus action, I'm gonna spend 2 psi points to use Feat of Strength, so I gain a +5 bonus to strength checks on this turn. I'm gonna blow on my hands, and I'm gonna spend another psi point to do a mighty leap up and try and, pop this bad boy open. Oh no, it's not gonna. Well, actually, I have +5 and a +5, so it's. Yeah, it's a 22. Will that do it?
So and that was, what was the 22 for?
Strength to try and push this thing open as I jump up.
Jump. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So you can just jump, swing the thing open, land out on the ramp.
And see a skull.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, you're in the middle of it. Yeah. So there's a skull on one end, and Home Dog is behind you, like 30 feet, wrestling with a.
I like to imagine I'm facing Home Dog when I come out, and then he just like points behind me, and I turn around to see this lightning skull.
Mm-hmm. All right. Is that it for Yami?
Yep.
All right. So then it's the skull's turn, and it hisses, "You fool!" And suddenly the lightning all around it crackles and coalesces into one thick lightning bolt that rockets down the hallway.
Yep.
Lightning bolts. 100-foot line. Look at that. So it should be able to make it all the way down. All right. So it's just Yami and Home Dog are each going to need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. It's 15 for me.
Alright, so you made it.
Oh, thank God.
Home dog. So you're 8d6 lightning. Here we go. 7, 8, 14, 19, 23, 25, 31. So, Yami, you take 15. That's half of
Yep.
31, right?
And I had last time I did my psychic focus on mastery of weather, which gives me resistance to lightning. So I take half the 15 as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now let me look at Home Dog's hit points.
Oh
Bye,
God.
home
Dog.
dog.
No.
He's a goblin, right?
Yep.
Oh God, I
rounded
am
up.
bloody though. Even
Alright.
with that.
He has 7 hit points.
Oh, home dog, more like no dog.
He
goes-
had.
He gets hit with the lightning. He goes, "Yo, this is whack! Ah! Peace out." And
Oh no.
Word to your mother.
send word to my mother. And he died.
I don't know your mother.
Word to the mother.
We might have killed her.
Word to the
That's true. We can kill a bunch of goblins.
Oh no.
Oh, I didn't want Home Dog to die. I like Home Dog.
I know. Well, I
I
might
know.
bring him back.
All right, Home
might
Dog
go
is freaking
buddy.
dead.
He's annihilated.
Sunspot. Under
Yes.
you hear Home Dog. Plunk. He was unwittingly jamming your trap more than it already is jammed.
Come on. Oh, I have no idea what to even attempt to do on this. I'm just gonna start punching it. Screw it. I have magic fists now, so I'm gonna start punching it. So I guess I just roll to attack it. I don't know.
Sure.
Sure. A 26 and a 14.
Lord.
26 and a 14. 26 definitely.
I didn't like that little 1-inch punch thing.
Hmm.
Kill Bill my way out of
You're
here.
just up in the
Yeah.
corner. You're just up in the corner like.
Triumphant trumpet music playing.
Yes. That would be 7 magic bludgeon damage.
All right, so you punch and the stone explodes.
Oh
You
my
climb
God.
out.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb out and just kind of look around.
All right. You see
And then,
Home
seeing
Dog
this
is dead.
skull, I'm gonna spend a key point and do patient defense. And just wait.
Okay. After Sunspot is Krish. You're invisible.
Okay.
A lightning bolt whizzed by you.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. It didn't look like it cast a spell, it just happened, right?
Yeah.
Okay. While still sneaking, I'm gonna try to hide over towards the barrel. Are there any of the barrels left?
I think a whole stack of them.
Yeah, in the back end of the place, yeah, there's a bunch.
Okay. This will ruin my invisibility, so I'll become invisible. But I use my action to shoot my short bow at this floating skull.
Now, she's like... Well, there's a really good range on a short bow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's like... really far. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 90. She's like 100 feet. So what's the range on a short bow?
Oh, that's not far enough. I only have 80.
So you'd have disadvantage if you wanted to shoot her.
Yeah, but I don't want disadvantage for a specific reason.
Could also scurry up 20 feet. Shoot her.
Yeah, he'll do that. He'll move up just to be within range. It's not where he gets better view. we'll say. Pew. 21 to hit.
Oh, wow.
21 hits.
Okay.
Good job.
Takes a whopping minimum damage, so 5.
Oh.
That's
Very
with sneak
nice.
attack, mind you.
Takes 5 damage. Okay.
And I use my bonus action to dash away 30 feet.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Away. So you're going all the way to the butt end of the tunnel. Okay. After Krish is Solaris.
Hi. Still in a pit. Yeah. So Solaris is looks up, hears all this noise up above, takes out her potion of healing and is going to drink her potion because she was injured in her fall, and is looking just in. I'm just going to investigate the walls to see if I see a better spot to try to get up than what I used before to maybe give myself advantage next time. So yeah, I'm drinking my potion of one of my potions of greater healing. So that's my action.
Make a perception as you look
Okay.
at the walls.
My perception. That's a 13.
13. Yes, you will have advantage next time.
Ooh, nice. All right, and I will roll some dice and see how much I heal. 4d4 plus 4.
The skull is coated in metal.
Oh, jeez.
Nice. Taking that.
Yeah.
That's pretty metal.
Yeah.
9. I get 13 hit points back from my potion.
All right. After Solaris is Yami.
Okay. Well, seeing Home Dog fried, I'm obviously very angry, and then I'm amazed by Krish Crash shooting it with the arrow. So I'm gonna follow up by charging at this metal skull with the lightning, and I'm gonna try and baseball it out of the air.
All right, it's 50 feet away from you right now.
Ooh, okay. God damn it. That's far. That's far. I'll move 30 feet. My movement. And I'm gonna try and psychic hammer it instead, since that's a range attack. So I need it to make a strength saving throw as I try and grasp it with telekinetic energy.
Do you know what kind of modifier it has for its strength? Minus
Negative something,
5.
Whoa.
There
Nice.
we go. A 1 minus 5 is minus 4.
Okay.
The
think
lowest
that fails.
roll I think I have ever made.
Okay.
20.
So it's gonna take 6 force damage.
Uh-huh.
And if it is large or smaller, I can move it up to 10 feet in a straight line in any direction of my choice. So I'm going to pull it 10 feet closer to me. Sure.
All right. Did you move up at all?
Yeah, I moved my full movement 30 feet.
And you did 6 points.
Yep.
So you're 20 feet away from it. All right. It has been hit twice. It looks a little hurt.
And I pulled it 10 feet towards me.
Hold it.
So
All
I'm 10 feet. Yep.
All right. And that's it for Yami?
Yeah.
So you're pulling it, Yami, and then it starts hovering towards you. It closes
Good.
the gap, and when it gets like within a few feet of you, it shoots out bolts of lightning.
Okay.
Plus 5. Natural 20.
That'll hit. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
R.I.P. in pieces.
Oh my god. So the normal damage is 3d6. So this
Okay.
will be 6d6 ning.
Okay.
3, 8, 9, 14, 18, 20. 20 ning.
Okay.
Now let me charge it up
Resist half
for the
that.
second roll.
Okay.
A mere 6. It harmlessly
Okay, that won't hit.
misses you by a million. And then that is it for my turn.
Yami's hair is
Sunspot.
now standing on end.
Yeah. Sunspot, you are pretty far down the hall. You can kind of see Yami's big shadow.
How
fighting
far away
Skull.
is this?
You are probably 5, 10, 15, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70 feet.
70 feet. Okay. I'm going to run up 50 feet because that's my movement, and then once I get in range, I'm gonna shoot off some radiant sun bolts at it, and I'll
Alright.
spend another key point so I make a total of 4 of them. Just start like.
I assume you're going to walk around the pit between
Yeah.
the...
Yes, I will be avoiding the pits.
You fall into the pit like a 2d6.
No.
There's old-timey, they would
Oh yeah.
definitely do that.
I
Yeah.
guess you should have specified.
You
that
did
walked
not
around the pit.
say that you were avoiding the pit, therefore you are inside the pit. Alright, so you shoot a sunbolt.
I shoot them off. Oh, these are. The lowest one is a 12. I have 2 15s and then a 21. I'm assuming only the 21 hits.
Everything but the 12 hits.
Oh, cool.
Alright.
So that's 3.
Sunbolts.
3
Whiz down the
radiant
hallway.
sun bolts.
I should
So
make
that
a magic
is-
sound.
Okay.
It's 1, 2, 3.
That is 24 radiant damage.
24. Okay, so a big chunk of the skull like blows off and lightning like shoots out and
Ah.
smoke is coming out. It's still alive, but just barely.
Cool.
Is that it for Sunspot?
That is it.
Okay. Krish.
Okay. So how far away is Yami?
You're still at the far end, right?
Yeah.
So, but you moved so you were within 80, right?
Yeah.
So-
And then I moved back again, so I'm 10 feet further back than I was last turn.
So 90. You're 90 feet. So Yami's 85 feet away.
Okay.
So far away. Okay. Here's Yami fighting. And here's other fighting going on. Something shooting something. He probably can't see that Sunspot's shooting things. So he will, and sees that it's not pursuing him or shooting one of those big scary light bolts that it saw it shoot. He scurries back up. Now, Firebolt has a range of 120 feet. So I guess he will fire a Firebolt
Hey.
at the lightning metal skull.
All right.
15 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Get bolted.
2d10. Oh, and unlike the last one, I almost maxed on this one. So that is 18 fire damage.
It is resistant to fire, so it takes 9, but that's still enough to blow up the skull. Blows up,
Nice.
and pieces of metal clatter to the ground. You have defeated the strange, hovering metal skull.
Turn around and give Chris Crash thumbs up.
Can I try to get out of the pit?
Yeah, go ahead.
Chris
Alright.
Crash immediately scurries over to the very charred goblin corpse.
I got an 18 to jump up to the lid of the pit.
Okay, you jump up.
Can I use my dagger to try and like jimmy the opening to make the pit open so I can swing up and out?
Yeah, make a dexterity check.
All right, dexterity I'm all right at. Here we go. Ooh, that is a dirty 20.
So, as you were doing that, right?
Yep.
You see a spring mechanism that you are able to activate, which causes it to open.
I leap triumphantly out as the pit opens and land next to it and look around and go, what the hell? What
Oh, there you are, Solaris.
Hey.
happened to Home Dog?
Chris Crash is already like over top of him and like puts. Kobolds have ears. He puts his ear up to his chest, and I'm assuming don't need a medicine check for that. And he just pops up and says, "He's dead."
He looks like he's smoke. Like there's smoke coming off.
Yeah,
of
there's a lightning.
There's a
Yami,
lightning thing.
Yami, your hair. Oh wow,
What?
Yami. It's
Oh.
whoa.
She like tries to put it down, it bounces back up.
Chris Crash scurries up you and puts it back down, and while doing so, casts Cure Wounds on you.
Oh, thank you. I am pretty low.
Let's see. That is 7 healing.
Oh, thank you, Chris Crash.
Be careful. There's like pit. There's a pit trap right here.
Oh, really? Huh. You should be more careful. You might fall in it. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I just spent the last 3
Who
weeks
falls in a pit
in a
trap?
pit trap, but it's fine.
You fell into a pit trap? I mean, I didn't fall into a pit trap.
Yeah.
You all fell.
Chris Crash,
Wait,
shush!
Oh, we didn't.
Quiet!
You might have been safer.
gracefully glided.
I wish I did. That would have been a good hiding spot, peeking into one of the sundered ones, so you can visibly see.
I look over at the skull. I'm like, and that?
That thing was scary. I ran away from it, but then Home Dog attacked it, so it killed him.
Okay.
Happens, I guess. Do you think this is the lady whose notes we found? The lightning, what can't it do, or whatever?
Oh,
Chris
maybe.
Crash pulls out a crowbar. He's like poking the metal parts.
Chris, are you gonna keep that for your hoard?
Could
Like
smelt it.
what's even left? Just shards of metal.
Yeah.
Are there any that are exceptionally shiny?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, he'll pocket the ones that look shiny.
Okay. You remember that, Chris, when you had gotten to the end of the hall, you had noticed there's a secret door on either side.
Yes. After grabbing all the shiny metal shards, he says, there were secret doors at the end.
Oh, really?
Oh, cool.
Sick. Should we check them out?
What should we do with the home dog's body?
We can take him along.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
It's already cooked. Easy food.
Well, I don't know how goblin giblets taste, but yeah.
They're gross, but at least they don't go to waste.
I'm good, thanks.
I'm good. I'm a
guess
vegetarian,
we'll see.
so I'm good.
Really?
No, I just don't want to eat a goblin.
Oh, okay, I see. Let's go check out those secret doors. Shoot.
Okay.
I can give him funeral.
Really?
Maybe.
If you feel up to it, Chris Crash.
I know not kobolds like to do ceremonies for dead. Usually we just throw them in a pit or something.
Well,
Well, we do have a couple pits.
that's that's true.
Chris
We
Crash
do
is
have pits.
starting to roll him towards the pit that he was right next to and looks up at you guys.
Solaris just puts her hands up like, I don't know.
This is
Well-
where he's from. This is home turf, you know.
While I'm rolling him, I have to. What does he have in his pockets?
Oh God.
Roll.
I'm assuming nothing. I'm assuming he didn't have anything on him.
Home dog. What's the D&D equivalent of like a mixtape? You know? It's probably got a scroll with lyrics on it.
It's a
Rhymes.
And at the bottom it says, subscribe to my SoundCloud.
what do you call a music scroll? One that would have like they were called something specific. I was gonna say a shanty, but that's not something written at all.
You mean like
There's probably a magic item that like records things, isn't there? There has to be.
What a goblin wouldn't have that unless they were.
I mean, listen, he's been up at
a
Troll
goblin
Alley.
music box that lays down a beat for you to flow over. Yup, that's it. It's a beat
Yep.
box, a goblin beat box.
Home dog's beatbox.
Okay, I'm
So
gonna add
just
that to my
hold
list.
it up, you press a button, and it's just like.
Gonna use that later.
Level and bard. Okay, what?
He was a bard the whole time.
He died like one.
I wish he was still alive.
I know, me too.
Poor
The
home
spirit of
dog.
home dog will live on.
You know, now he's got the beatbox. Come on. So much cool stuff you could do with it.
In the middle of like this huge boss, I just hear.
Spirit will come to save us at the most opportune moment.
Yeah, I could write up really stupid rhymes for him to say. Oh, man. So you're at the end of the hall, quietly listening to this.
Tears roll down our faces.
Waka, 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 you know? And you
The
notice.
spot is doing a respectful slow jam in the corner.
So there's on the right there's a secret. Oh, to the north there's a secret door. To the south there's a secret door. You just kind of.
Oh, Solaris, you're this kind of your expertise, right?
Oh yeah. I'm going to go up to the secret doors one at a time, and I just want to inspect them to make sure that there's no funny business.
You thoroughly inspect them. There is no funny business.
Can I see how they open?
Sure.
I guess so.
22.
Open them. Come on.
22E.
There's nothing funny about these doors. Let's go away.
And anyone want
They just swing in.
Oh, okay. Anybody want blessings from Crotalmac? I can heal.
Yeah.
I'm good.
It'll
I'm
take
okay.
a while.
I'm fine. I drank a potion when I was in the pit.
Okay.
All right, I'll open the door to the north.
I knew you were going to say that.
Did you?
I did. Let's see.
Good adventurers go left, and we go right because we're not.
Yeah.
22E. So you swing it open,
Mm.
and inside, God, I don't want to read all that. Stacked in the middle of the room are 140 Zerkwood barrels banded in iron. The barrels form a 21-foot-high pyramid with a base measuring 7 barrels on a side. Engraved on the lid of each barrel is a magical glyph.
Well, that's not good.
Crash peeks over and tries to see if those glyphs are, ones that would award things.
Well, if you have detect magic, you would know the School of Magic.
I certainly don't.
I do not, but I'm more wanting to check for the trap, like if there's a magical trap on it.
I
have
make
Dungeon
an
Delver.
Arcana.
I have Dungeon Delva.
Solaris will back up, as she does not tend to mess with arcane magics if she can help it.
I don't know what this is in that one.
Yes.
Let's check it out.
Okay.
Kuriyami will go over and take one of the barrels out, like Jenga style, plop it down on the ground. Doesn't explode or anything, right?
No, but it's very heavy. It's full of the liquid.
I mean, I have 21 strength. Oh, it's full of liquid. Oh, shit.
Well, I mean,
The other ones weren't.
it's a barrel, and you're trying to Jenga it out at the bottom of this pyramid.
Listen, I have hill giant strength. I'm fine. Okay.
I stand by the door.
Crowbar? Crowbar?
I think I gave my crowbar to Slim.
Thank you. He didn't ever give that back, did he?
No, he never gave that back.
Here
I
you
don't
go.
know.
Chris crashing into his.
Thank
Oh.
you, Chris Crash. And then I'll pop open the lid.
You pop open a lid.
Yeah.
Inside is alcohol.
Hooray.
We get sloshed.
Anybody thirsty?
This barrel, hold on, Yami. This barrel
Huh?
weighs 400 pounds.
Yeah. I can lift 900 pounds normally.
Oh, you lift it. Anyway,
As a furbolg, I can lift twice the normal weight of a regular creature of my size.
really? Jeez.
Yeah.
That's great.
And then when I assume ogre form, I can lift double that, and when I assume giant form, I can lift double that. But we'll see that in the future, I'm sure.
So giant form, you can lift a car, is what you're telling me.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Which I definitely hope I can do.
Gonna foil all my heavy lifting traps I devised.
Mm-hmm.
A garage door.
Yami just turns into Atlas, just carrying a big boulder.
Just freaking toss it down the hall.
I'll give you this vorpal sword if you can lift this car.
It's,
There you go.
it's a fighting stage, like that's in like in a normal game where there's like a car, but he just like throws the car off the stage. Anyway.
So barrels full of alcohol. They weigh 400 pounds each. They have a very, let's see, what are some words people use to describe alcohol?
I was gonna say, is it good alcohol?
Who are those people? What do you call that? IPA? The home brewer people. It's got a lot of foam.
Oh.
And
the foam settles nicely as it has a nice dark amber texture.
Ooh.
I don't know. I'm just making up something.
yeah. Nobody
I
knows.
definitely think we should take one of these barrels and pour one out for Home Dog.
I think so too, actually. Yeah. Go over to the pit where I dropped him.
Just pour all the alcohol into the pit.
Wait, are we dwarves?
His body just starts floating up.
Yami takes her club and like pushes it back down.
Fun fact: in older editions, Goblin Ale had a dead body in it with the brewing process.
Oh, nice.
So you might be making Goblin Ale now.
So you threw the corpse of Home Dog in a pit, and now you're gonna open one of these barrels and are you gonna fill the pit with alcohol?
Sure, why not?
Why not?
Are you
20
gonna
by
play
20.
Are you gonna play the Goblin beatbox?
Yes.
This is the equivalent of pouring a 40 out for the fallen homie.
Chris Crash is probably the most useless for this situation, so he probably just stands there with the box.
All right, you all solemnly fill the pit with booze, and you watch this tiny little ragdoll-like corpse float to the top.
Aww. Solaris will say a prayer to Salune, just because Home Dog tried his best to help us.
Did
he?
Home Dog tried his best.
He tried. He didn't understand push and pull. Okay, give him a break. He tried.
He tried his best, but his ceiling was only so high.
Mm.
That literally was his best.
Mm-hmm.
So how many barrels of this stuff is down there?
There is
A ton.
A pyramid where it's 7 barrel by 7 barrel at the base, so that's a lot.
140. Well, 139.
Do we
Holy
think
cow.
it's? Is it still good?
Well,
does
it would
anyone
probably take
taste
a couple barrels to fill the pit. So, is it still
Oh.
good? Are you gonna taste it?
Yeah, I probably would have tasted it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it tastes fresh and delicious.
Oh.
There you go.
You run a bar, so you're familiar with alcohol, and this is
We run a bar.
a freaking
Yes.
delicious beverage.
Okay.
Chris Crash looks at these 400-pound barrels, looks over in the other room where it's like over 100 feet distance to roll it up a ramp. He's like,
Solaris looks at Yami and just smiles.
I don't know if you know this, Chris Crash, but I'm pretty strong. Don't mean to brag.
You're gonna carry it all the way from here up to the first level again.
Yeah.
Up out of the pit,
Go up the well, yeah.
up the well, and then roll it down to your bar.
one at a time.
You know,
All the
Yami,
140 of them.
Yami, we made a bit of money finding that treasure. I bet we could find a pretty powerful mage to just teleport it.
all. That's a good point.
I mean, I don't like a lot of arcane magic, but teleport is really useful.
That's a really good point.
I mean, I think we know a pretty powerful mage.
We do?
Don't we? Yeah,
True.
we built this stupid freaking place.
oh no,
Oh,
not
not
him. I'm
that
asking
one.
him.
No, we know a different powerful mage that maybe could help out.
Do you think Vajra would be up for it?
I mean-
know.
I don't know. Magic feel weird down here.
Yeah?
Not
Why does
sure if
magic feel
teleporting-
weird?
I don't know. Feel weird when I cast things. Like when I'm down here, magic acts differently.
That's lame.
I
No wonder
haven't
don't
noticed
use
anything.
magic.
Okay, must be Curl to Mag playing games.
Probably. You know
Hmm.
how kobolds are. I mean, you are a kobold, so.
Yep.
But, I mean, if we close the secret door, we could just keep it down here for the moment and come back later.
Yeah,
Get it?
future problem.
Unless those little
Yes.
goth kids find it.
They better not. I'll frickin' break their necks. They get my ale. Frickin' emos.
There is
Gotta put a
another.
lock.
There's another secret door.
Oh yeah, there
Oh.
is.
I'm gonna turn around and open that door.
Is there more in there?
More booze.
Yes.
Exact same room, but it's explosives.
This room looks like it also had a pyramid of barrels, but the barrels collapsed. Most of the
Oh.
barrels lie smashed on the floor.
Oh.
59 of them remain intact.
Oh my god. Okay.
Wonder why they fell down.
They got the exact same symbols on them. The one's intact.
Mm-hmm.
Magic symbol or whatever.
Yes. It seems like weirdly, like there's a whole bunch of broken barrels, but there's 3 that are sitting intact in the middle of the rest, of the wreckage.
Krish Crash is checking for traps. Da-da-da-da.
Yeah, it seems fishy.
Checking for traps, you say?
Yes.
Let me consult my manuals
An investigation, maybe.
to make sure that I get this exactly right.
Or a perception.
In this insignificant room with just some broken barrels.
Yeah, there's nothing else here.
I just want to clarify something. Ew. Alright, what are you doing?
Okay, to describe how he's going to check them for traps, he's probably going to get definitely within like a foot of them, of course advancing slowly. He'll probably take his crowbar back just so he's not touching it directly, and we'll check random different spots, see if anything's out of the ordinary when he
You're using
taps it.
your crowbar to probe?
Yes.
Alright, so
Gently, of course.
when you press your crowbar against one of the 3 barrels, it is stuck to it.
No,
It won't
but
come
they knew
off.
it.
The mouth appears,
Oh,
Yeah.
and it says, "Haha, you fool!"
it's the gift. Run!
And then the other two have mouths as well. Ha 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 ha! Yes, we've
Crash, don't
tricked
speak to the
you.
weird barrels.
Turns into like a Goonies movie or something where it's like Chris Crash screams and then they scream and then everybody screams.
Your crowbar is ours now and forever.
As a bonus action, I cast Dragon Breath and they all need dex saves.
Oh my god.
Found you, Sonny Jim.
You're gonna
While
dragon
he's-
breath them?
Yeah, while he's still screaming. So he's like, ah!
Alright. Okay. Go ahead, do your, what do I, make a save or something?
Yeah, it's a DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
Alright, I have a +1. I got an 8. Ooh, I got a 20, and so 2 made it and 1 failed it.
Okay. He instinctually just shot it off, so it would have been fire.
Okay, and then we should all roll initiative.
Yeah.
That's fair.
12 fire damage. That's without having it or anything.
12 fire.
Yep.
Alright. So, Yami, what'd you get?
An 18.
18. Sunspot, what'd you get?
A 19.
Oh, yeah.
What about Solaris?
A 9.
Womp womp.
Chris Crash.
Karmatic Justice, I guess. I got a 5.
Oh, goodness gracious. Sunspot. Oh, so Chris breathes on them. On these creatures. So they looked like barrels, but now they have like teeth and a bunch of eyes, orange eyes, and a long purple tongue that comes out of each of their mouths.
That's gross.
It seems like some kind of creature that mimicked the appearance of a barrel, but it was not actually a barrel.
Oh, so a doppelganger.
But
I get it.
you
Was
do
not
see
a barrel at all.
Must have been some kind of weird ooze.
when it opens its mouth, you do see delicious alcohol inside.
Ew.
Oh, it mimicked it. It mimicked it drunkly.
They're just getting drunk.
Sunspot, what would you like to do?
I'm just gonna shoot 2 radiant sunbolts at the one that Krish got his crowbar stuck to.
Oh no, maybe this is magic ale, and when you drink too much of it and you turn too drunk, you turn into a barrel mimic.
Ooh, a 22 and a 23.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
And then that damage shall be 16 radiant damage.
Whoa. 16, so 20. Okay. Bang. Oh, wait, I'll use my noises. It howls at pain. No! Why? Alright, and is that it for Sunspot?
Yeah, because I've been burning key points like crazy, so I need to hold back.
Hey, I also run a monk on Mordenkainen's Path of the Plains, and so I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I burn my
Yep.
key points like, I'm always like, can we rest? Can we rest? Can we rest? Krish, these mimics are shocked that you dared to actually attack them. So they all shoot their tongues out at you, which are like pseudopods.
Ugh.
Oh boy.
First one. 10.
Nope.
Oh, less than that? How about a 13?
Nope. Bounces off my mage armor.
But what they do, they also move, right? So they're like, bloop, 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 bloop. They kind of hooble hobble. So they get in a like
Do they-
a
Do they
triangle.
hobble to the beatbox?
Oh yeah. Waka waka waka, and they get like in a triangle formation around you. So they're
Are we about to have a dance off? Because I feel like this
Yeah,
is
we are.
dance off.
How dare you attack the Aplok?
why did they all miss? That's not right.
Well,
I'm questioning
should've
everything. Yami, it's your turn.
okay.
These
Uh,
these barrels are surrounding Krish Crash. They are freaking outraged.
Well, I'm gonna run up.
And
to
one of
the
them's got a
barrels.
crowbar sticking out of its face.
I'm gonna run up to the one with the crowbar in its face, and I'm gonna try and hit it. Gosh, 24 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna spend.
You're using your club, right?
Yes, yeah. I'm gonna spend 5 side points for some brute strike.
Holy cow.
Yeah. Okay, so 4, 8, 12, 18 bludgeoning. Oh, sorry, more than that. I didn't have my bonus.
Whoa.
25 bludgeoning damage.
48. 50.
And I'm gonna hit the end of this crowbar and like drive it further into the barrel.
Okay. So you bust a hole in the side of the mimic, and booze starts spraying out.
Oh,
And it goes like, ah! Still alive, but just. Oh, and here's the other thing. Your hand goes in, and your hand is stuck in there. You are grappled by it.
Okay.
And
Can I use my mouth and like catch some of the alcohol? Like,
yes,
okay.
Ew.
it is delicious.
Ew.
It's like it's blood at this.
Ah.
It's so delicious.
That's very demonic. You know, you just made your wound and you're like, I gotta drink it.
Oh wait, that's okay. That's something they say. You can taste the hops and barley.
Nice.
So fresh. All right, is that it for Yami?
Yeah.
Solaris, these barrels attack your friends. Yami's arm. Yami is up to her shoulder in
My
mimic
Yarmy.
barrel. Army.
All right. So
Your army.
seeing as Krish Crash, yeah, Yarmies.
Yarmy.
Krish Crash, his crowbar got stuck. Yami now appears to be stuck. Solaris is going to err on the side of caution and is going to draw her bow and is going to shoot it with her bow. She's going to shoot the one that Yami is stuck to, and is going to say, "Yami, don't drink that." All
That's
right.
really good.
Just like
It's so refreshing.
I just like the idea in the future. Are you okay? Are you hurt? You'd be like, it's okay. I just hurt my Yarmy a little bit.
Nice. So I got a 17 to hit the one that Yami is attached to.
I have a boo boo on my Yarmy.
Oh.
Aw. Does 17 hit?
Heck yeah.
All right. I'm throwing my sneak attack on it since I've got an ally within 5 feet. So that's gonna. Oh wow. 26 points of piercing damage.
So you shoot it with an arrow or something?
Yes.
So you like right into one of its eyes, and it howls in pain, and it slowly slides off of Yami's arm, plops to the ground.
Thanks, Solara.
Spilling out freshly brewed, effervescent, delicious alcohol.
You're welcome.
After Solaris is Krishkra.
Okay. They're within melee, right?
Oh yeah, they're all around you. Yeah.
Okay. Cunning action, disengage. Whoop. Move back. Firebolt, which is probably a really bad idea, considering it's spewing alcohol everywhere. But he's still shooting a firebolt. 12.
12 misses. Oh wait, no, 12 exactly hits. It's a power score.
19 fire damage. It's the one specifically that Yami is stuck to, which I think is the one with the crowbar.
All right, you fire off a firebolt. It strikes a mimic. Let's see if I got a sound for that bad boy. I guess I can just use this one. Okay. You damage the barrel, but it's still a living mimic. Is that it for Krishity Krish?
Yes.
Alright. Sunspot! 1 mimic is dead. 2 are not dead.
Is one still attached to Yami, or did that one die?
That one's dead.
Okay. Sunspot's just gonna turn his head to the other one, point at it, and go, "You're next." And then he's gonna use his circlet of blasting and shoot off 3 scorching rays at him. Pew pew pew.
All we did was get sticky on the crowbar.
It's what you deserve.
You.
My
noise went off.
One misses. The others were both 20s. So.
Oh, I'm being hosted. Thank you, Uncanny Adventures.
I wonder who that is.
Whoever that is.
Let's roll some fire damage.
I hope your adventures are
Quite uncanny.
Uncannier and uncannier.
Nope, they don't get canned.
Oh, jeez.
Now that you're hosting me, your adventures got slightly less canny.
I just gotta see what type of damage that is.
3 noises for 3 firebolts.
One
Hold on
miss.
to your socks, everybody.
I did 9 fire damage.
9 fire total.
Yes.
Nice.
I rolled very badly.
34. Bam! Fire blows a hole. Beer pouring out. It's still alive, but it's hurt. Alright, is that it for Sunspot?
Yeah, he's not getting any closer to these things.
Alright, these mimics are just getting destroyed here. Much to my chagrin. So I think they're gonna run. So they flop to the ground, horizontal, and they roll with all of their speed. Now
I can't even be mad at this because this is just funny to watch.
Funny.
They just they roll. Their speed is 15, so double move is 30. So I think they're going to get out into the hallway. The problem is that hallway is... Wait a minute.
They're sticky.
I know what they're going to do, right? They roll amongst the many barrels in this room. There's still like 50-something intact barrels. And then they make themselves upright. And in the chaos, can you be sure which barrel is a mimic and which is not? Must I quote from the stat block? False appearance. While the mimic remains motionless, it is indistinguishable from an ordinary object. So they just pulled a switcheroo on you.
Okay.
Am I over here? Am I over here? That's my turn.
In this room, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yummy.
Mhm.
Let's go out of initiative order. What would you like to do now?
I'm gonna walk outside and I'm gonna look at my friends like knowingly, and if they all come out, I'm gonna close the door.
So I was supposed to start to follow, but then like hold out an unlit torch and be like,
Oh, do it. Yeah, why not?
I reach into my pouch and I take out a flask of oil and hand it to Sunspot.
So they rolled over to a specific cluster of barrels that are still there, right?
Yes.
Crash Crash looks at you guys thinking about fire, and he just waddles right over to this section of barrels, and he just looks at it and he does his fire breath again. It's still active.
As I see him waddling, can I try to throw the oil onto the barrels before he does his fire breath?
Sure.
All right, it's a ranged attack roll, so I'll roll my.
So as you're pouring oil on the barrels, you might hear like, "Oh no!" Like a couple barrels are like, "Oh no!"
Yeah, I just look through the door and to like throw it. I get a 14 to throw it and hit like the center mass of the barrels, so it shatters over them, and the oil pours down. So they'll take an additional 5 fire damage from the burning oil.
Oh, thank you.
So you throw the oil, and then you're gonna breathe fire on the barrel pile.
Yep.
And you just hear like, "Ah! Ah!"
turns out every single barrel was a mimic.
I thought you were gonna go old school and be like, and then the ceiling comes down as it's a mimic, and the
Just
door was a mimic.
murdered.
I turn around and fist bump Yami after I throw the oil.
Oh yeah.
For home dog.
Sunspot's
Oh,
gonna
no.
light his torch and just chuck it into the chaos as well.
Crash Crash has that for a full minute, so he just keeps breathing fire.
Oh my god!
Like where there's like a little
Brutal.
pool of alcohol on the floor, he's gonna aim for that since alcohol is flammable and just let it go.
And as we finish, we just as
we all
Chris
slow
Crash
motion
comes back
walk
out, we
away.
slow motion walk and pull the door shut behind us. And the beatbox is going in the background.
Beautiful.
Oh, I forgot.
No, but there's very few who'd go and mess with the Chaos Crew.
Oh,
Oh,
gonna get
freaking
disadvantage.
spit it.
Oh, you guys are gonna get disadvantage. I swear to God.
As the beatbox is playing, Sunspot's gonna pull out his wooden flute and start jamming with it.
This turns into Boondocks.
Get in a flute with.
I forgot I had a wooden flute.
Play a
so-
flute.
That means Yami will pull out her shamisen and also kind of.
Oh. You play a
That's
flute
amazing.
with a rap beat.
Have you watched Boondocks? They
Hey,
use a flute in their stuff.
Lizzo can do it. I can do it.
Solaris has a bell.
We're all just gimmick.
I think we can all agree, and I think Home Dog would be here to say it if he was alive still and not floating in that pit of alcohol that we're passing. But that was really lit, yo.
Ah, my little cobalt brain.
Psychic damage.
So bad.
Oh, sorry.
I guess you could say our beats are on fire.
Mm.
Well, as the mimic screams die down,
Ah.
replaced by a soft moaning of the people suffering from third-degree burns.
I didn't realize I
Wait, they're
needed
still
that.
alive. Open the door.
Yeah.
Going to kick him.
I didn't realize how much I needed that emotional outlet after being stuck in that pit trap.
Oh,
I've been
pull out
very
another-
badly burned.
I'm not dead. I'm getting better.
I pull out another torch. Why won't
no,
you?
no.
Bring out your dead!
You got the bell. Ding.
Ding!
All right.
Huh.
You make sure that they're dead.
Somewhere Hauser's watching this like,
I
I don't know.
shouldn't have messed with those motherfuckers. They're crazy.
I don't know. He's crazy. He's probably got like popcorn and is laughing.
he's probably like, mad respect, guys.
All right. The mimics are at last dead.
So much fire.
You've explored this little section. It's a
Okay.
dwarven ale section of level 2.
Were we taking that back?
Are you ready to move on to the next section?
We can,
We'll come back for the ale.
yeah, it's gonna take a couple trips anyway. So
Mhm.
I don't think anyone's gonna come down here and like grab 100. It's like 200 barrels of ale almost. So, whatever. We can get it later.
Hmm.
Let's see. I'm gonna move the map.
Whoa!
Okay, that's that. That's
It was like a straight series of rooms back to this point, right?
Yeah, because we just kind of went through a tunnel that we weren't supposed
Yeah.
to go through.
Wow.
We feel that pull in our chest, like, go this way.
Oh, this way. Okay.
Come on this way.
It's Cartlenac.
I'm just sparing you a lot of pointless.
Yeah.
Oh, it's... I kind of like the idea that we go through one door and Hallister just like bloop,
Don't do that.
like bloop,
Well,
you just
there is
teleport.
an entity of energy that is guiding you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So a female entity who you've interacted with a little bit, who is definitely pulling you kind of in certain directions.
Is it Salune?
You don't know, I don't think. Yami had dreams of this woman.
Oh. Okay.
Mm.
I
Cartlenac
see.
casts montage as we go through the rooms with nothing in them.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All with the beatbox in the background
And a flute.
and a bell.
God.
And a shamisen. Man, we're great.
Like a traditional like D&D, you know, like draw my sword, yeah, but it's all to like the beat, you know.
When a group of bards does something epic, just then pull out their instrument.
Chris is just holding the beatbox up because he doesn't have any instruments.
Oh, at this point, being
It's like a
kobold,
boom. It's basically a boom box, and he's just walking with it.
Being a kobold, he's probably already jury rigged it to be like a headgear where it's just sitting on top of his head. He's got
Oh
it,
my
like,
god, yes.
head. Oh, with the skull, the worm skull. He's got it on top of the worm skull helmet.
Okay. Okay.
The skull gives it a good bass beat.
It amplifies it.
Boom, boom, boom.
Go back in that,
Reverberates through the chambers of the skull.
go
Yeah.
back into the scorched room and like get some of that adhesive and like put it on the skull and then put the beatbox thing on it.
Oh my god.
All right. So, you eventually, after the montage is over,
Mhm.
you end up in a really long hallway.
Okay.
The ceiling is 30 feet high. The walls have red glowing crystals set into them. They fill the hall with dim light. And the walls also have carvings that have been defaced. And in the far, 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 far end of this really long hall, there is a 20-foot tall set of double doors. And carved into the walls flanking the doors stand armored dwarves, their stony beards flowing out of great helms to conceal their facial features.
Okay.
So, there's a hallway, the walls have carvings, and the walls also have glowing red gems that light the area. And at the far end, double doors, flanked by statues of dwarves.
It appears we're in red light district.
Hmm.
You know, I grew up in the red light district for a little while.
Oh.
You know, pretty all right place.
She did. There's also a passage to the left or south.
Oh, okay. Long hallway, south passage. What do you guys think?
Well, I mean, in the long hallway, there's a passage
Oh, okay.
south and double doors.
Oh,
So
okay.
the choice
Wow.
is.
I mean, doors are usually useful.
Just remember that time we tried to touch the doors and all our gold disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
was really bad for you guys.
No more
A bit.
doors. Ever.
You said you had you found a bunch of gold, Sunspot. You keep talking about it like you didn't lose any gold. You supposedly lost like hundreds.
Oh yeah, I lost everything. That's right.
You can't let Halster wear you down like this, Sunspot. You know, he's kind of a loser. You have to run in there, and we're gonna get our gold back. You know, we're gonna punch him in his stupid bearded face. You know.
Yeah, we
Really
should definitely
mix
all
it
get
up.
equal shares of gold back. That's right.
Exactly. I got you, Sunspot.
I think Yami
Okay.
should have more. She's biggest.
Well,
Does that mean you get less since you're smallest?
It only makes sense.
hmm.
I don't like it, but it makes sense.
I mean, if I do get more, a lot of that will go to the restaurant, not myself. You know.
I think we should take the side passage.
Yeah. Okay, we can do that.
No more doors ever again, ever.
As you say that, you see that the side passage ends in a door.
Oh my god.
Oh no, we're cursed. We're cursed.
He actually gets down on his knees, like looking upwards. No.
No. So Loris will step closer to the door, and I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna inspect that baby for traps and to see if it's locked.
Not trapped, not locked. Make a perception.
Ooh. All right. Let's see. Oh, that dice is gone. Let me roll a different dice. It bounced out of the dice tray and went away. Okay, that is a 21 total.
You hear like footsteps. Dip, 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 dip,
Shh.
dip, dip, dip.
Something's moving on that side of the door.
Okay.
I'm gonna step back and I'm gonna stealth. I'm gonna get behind Yami and hide. Oh, that's not that great, but that's an 18.
All right, you hide behind Yami. The doors are still
Yep.
closed.
I think we need to open them.
I think so too. I'll freak it open.
And Sunspot's gonna stand ready to just attack anything that
Do you
pops
want-
up.
Do you want me to scout ahead?
Well,
I'm very sneaky.
sure, Chris Crash. You're a talented little boy. Go for it.
All right, well, hold on. You swung the door open
Yeah.
a little bit, and you can see inside.
Yeah.
So you see a few things.
Great.
Supporting the 20-foot-high ceiling are 4 pillars of white marble, each shaped in the likeness of a stoic female elf in flowing robes with a flowering branch clutched to her chest. Circling them is a creature that's made of clockwork stuff. It's like a square, and it has little legs, and it is marching around these statues in a circle. And the walls have bas-reliefs of unicorns and bare-branched trees. And this room has a door in it. Oops. And
More
let's
doors.
see, looks like a passage to the east.
Hmm.
Where are you, map? Level 2. There you are. And that's it, yeah. As you peek in, you see this Modron just continues marching around in a circle.
Oh, okay.
What is that? I poke my head out from behind Yami.
Not entirely sure. it looks kind of like a weird nimble right.
That's what I was thinking.
My friend Lilia told me about these things called Warforged, but I don't think that's one of those.
Looks
Weird.
like- I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, look at that.
It's got
Not
little
the-
wings.
Should I punch it?
I don't know.
Definitely not the starfish one, right?
No,
Not
not
the
the drone.
Just want to make sure.
Huh.
Should we try saying hello and seeing if it's friendly?
Has anything been friendly down here?
Well,
Well,
yeah,
Hold on.
I was down here.
you were down
Yeah,
here.
You were down here.
I say we poke it first before it pokes us.
Krish Crash, we should give. I mean, if we poked you first before you poked us, and you didn't plan to poke us, you'd be dead now, and then we wouldn't know Krish Crash.
And that would be a shame for all of us.
We're much better off having known you.
Meanwhile, a hippo-headed fellow with a sniper rifle says, "What'd you just say?"
I said we're much better if he had poked us, or if we'd poked him before he poked us, there'd be no Krish Crash.
Oh. But you hear someone, or you don't hear someone go, "Well, you're not gonna know him for much longer."
Chris, you got a little dot on your head.
Like you see, like the smoldering wreckage of the barrels, and one mimic barrel, like, and then you just.
And we just see her. Wait, what?
I like to think he's hunting us down. He's like, "Have you seen a kobold?" To like,
Where's that kobold? Tell me.
He does the thing where like he scoops up the ashes in his fingers and smells and goes, "He was here."
he removes a monocle and there's another monocle underneath it.
We see like him squatting down, hunched over a pit full of alcohol with a dead goblin floating in it, confused. What does
Definitely
this
seems
mean?
like his type of shenanigan. I think
What a ruffian.
I think Yami's just gonna like walk in front of the Modron and see what it does.
Yeah, Sunspell's gonna kind of follow because he was ready to go anyway.
All right, 25A. So you're getting like right in its way.
Yeah, so like it's doing like a circle, right? So I'll just when it passes, I'll walk to where it will walk by and see what happens when it comes up to me.
So it bumps into you, and then it looks at you, and it opens its mouth, and it makes the AOL dial-up noise.
Oh Lord!
Ah!
Walks around you and continues going in its circle.
Well, okay.
Well, it didn't hurt me, so
Well,
it hurt my ears a little. But you think we could just walk past it? Look at all the other doors.
He's walking around these wondrous pillars shaped in the likeness of a stoic female elf in flowing robes, clutching a flowering branch to her chest.
Solaris starts walking behind him in his pattern to see if there's anything interesting along his path.
Nope, he's just walking in a circle.
Is there anything in between the pillars? Is there anything?
Not that you can see.
Oh.
I look at these pillars closer to see if I kind of recognize them at all, since I'm an elf. Like if these are like carvings of like an elf deity, or if it's just like generic elf.
Make an Arcana.
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 Interesting.
19.
First of all, you know that a detect magic spell would reveal something.
Well,
Second, you're pretty sure that these things are like... You've heard of things called caryatids. Like
yes.
statues that can animate under certain conditions.
Oh.
Added columns. Awesome.
More than that, though, you sense almost unique healing magic coming from them that can be unleashed if you know how to unleash it.
Hey, magic people. These things are magic.
Interesting.
Solaris backs away from them when you say they're magic.
They come to life, but it also seems like they can heal us. I don't know. I don't get magic. I
don't particularly either.
Neither do I. Where did Krish Crash go? Krish Crash!
I know, the
Krish
one
Crash!
we really need him.
Krish Crash, where are you? Where are you hiding, Krish Crash? Krish?
Huh.
You must have been staring at a wall or something.
So,
His
tell him
little
Sunspot.
Kubo brain was buffering.
Mm-hmm.
These are magic pillars that if you cast Detect Magic, you can learn more, but they can come to life, but also there's some sort of healing property behind them if we know how to unlock the healing property. Which I do not.
Okay.
Well, you're a little magic boy. Go do something.
Observes these statues and attempts to cast a healing spell on one, I guess, like Spare to the Dying.
Try to cast a healing spell on one. As you do that, it kind of the energy of your magic coalesces into the form of a pink female wizard type who floats over to the Modron, pushes a button, and it makes like a printer noise and a little strip of paper, like a, if you get a fortune cookie, how there's that little slight, it's like, and it comes out and it's sticking out of the Modron.
Why do you have one at the
Can I take it out?
He has one at the ready.
Yeah. It says, touch the pillar and say, elf magic.
Krish Crash? Do you think you can say this?
Elf magic. He touches it and says elf magic.
Oh, you touch it, okay. So the statue glows.
Mm-hmm.
And are you blinded, deafened, petrified, poisoned, or stunned?
No.
Oh, well.
I hope not.
You just glow and you feel tingly for a moment. And then the Modron turns and opens fire on Krish Crash.
Oh no!
Letting out a war cry and connecting to with its 2400 baud modem.
Oops.
To begin downloading a JPEG that will take 20 minutes.
Nice.
It fires
I pick up a phone to interrupt the process.
I start calling Lilia on my speaking stone.
I need to use the phone! Alright. 4 arrows with its short bow come flying at Krish Crash in quick succession.
4?
Yes.
Yeah, it is 4 arms.
22.
Yeah.
This. What about a 12?
No.
1 arrow hits you for 5 points.
Oof.
The others miss. It angrily pulls out more arrows, is getting ready to fire again.
Oops.
Initiative?
Is that what you all want to do?
I'm gonna.
I mean,
of course, Krish is gonna fight
it's attacking us. I suppose.
I don't feel like rolling initiatives. You just go. Who wants to go first?
Okay, firebolt.
Firebolt.
Dirty 20.
Oh, sure. No.
Yes.
For 14 fire.
Okay, you hit it with fire. It's hurt really bad. You see as you blow the clockwork shell open, it's like
Yami, do you want to go or
humanoid meat inside.
I can do it.
That's why I was just gonna run up and kick it.
Yeah, I'll run up and hit it with my my great club.
I'm firing an arrow as she does that.
It's more than 20 on
I
the
got a 12.
thing.
20 hits, 12 misses.
And I'll do some Brute Strike as well. So, let's see, 12, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35 bludgeoning damage.
It's totally.
It just shatters.
Yeah. And when you drop it, its body disintegrates into dust, leaving behind its weapons. So it's got a short bow and a bunch of arrows.
I was going to bring that to Nim. Oh well. Shame.
Let's see, what's a good...
Chris Crash will take that. So the weapons and arrows. Why not?
Well, hey.
Okay.
Now we don't have to worry about defender when we come back to these columns. Maybe. Well, we know they're here.
So there's healing columns. You've destroyed the Modron guarding the columns. There's a door to the west and a passage to the east.
I'll
Waka,
go.
waka, waka.
I'll go check out the door in here.
You going up to the door?
Yeah.
In my head, I was certain you would go the other way. Let's see.
Oh.
Well.
The door
Hmm.
to 26A. Ah, yes. Yes, indeed.
Can I poke the door? Does it do anything weird?
Make a perception.
It's a 17. Oh no.
You hear
That's not good.
You hear animal noises. You hear like "Rrr," scratch, scratch, scratch. Hoot, hoot.
Boo.
You do that?
I think there's a zoo. I think there's a zoo over here, guys.
No, I don't do that. You
Oh, hey, I like
you know,
zoos.
Okay, Chris Crash
Like-
does use minor illusion and tries to copy those same noises back to them. So when there's like a ooh, like maybe a few seconds later, minor illusion, ooh.
Alright.
Hmm.
They make more hoot noises.
Can I cautiously open the door?
When you start to open the door, you hear movement from inside. And like a
Okay.
beak pokes through the crack.
Oh, hello. Can I pull out
A huge
jar?
clawed hand like tries to pull the door open. Let's
Oh,
do an
boy.
Opposed strength
Opposed?
check.
Okay.
Chris Crash
I got a
says-
nat 20.
Oh, okay.
So 25.
You're able to pull it shut as the claw slips free.
Can I
Then you hear
Oh, I
something
wanted to be a friend.
scratching on the door.
pull out a jar out of my robe that has a heart in it and unscrew the jar? And can I take out the heart? And flip the door back open?
Is this the heart from that
No.
room?
No, it's a
No.
I
heart.
was gonna say, is this
Chris-
my heart?
Chris
No.
Crash has that heart.
No, that's the shriveled up one. It's in the basement in the tavern.
Hey,
There's a
that is
heart.
my heart, so show a little respect here.
There's a heart I stole from a doctor's office in Rats of Waterdeep.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh.
right, you did.
Mhm.
Chris Crash set it up as a clever trap for the other kobolds. If they try to steal his goods, it says, "This is the most valuable thing here. Do not take." In Draconic.
And if I can, I want to like hold it through the door for this beak when it pops out
Mm-hmm.
as like a little treat.
Okay, it
Maybe.
like it eats the heart and it's just like and it looks really hungry.
Oh,
Aw.
can I pet its beak?
Make it animal handling.
Oh,
I mean, we got a beer bag,
oh wow.
fried goblin in a few.
What's that? I got a 19 on the die. Let me see, animal handling. Oh wow. Oh, okay, that's a 24.
It sniffs your hand and it kind of nibbles at it, but it doesn't give it a huge bite.
Oh.
You get the sense that this creature is the size of a bear, but it has the beak of an owl. What
Well,
would it
as
be?
a furball, I can talk to animals. Can I say,
Oh.
you all right? You all right, buddy? If I open this door, are you gonna? We got food.
I gotta think of a voice now.
It's the voice of Home Dog
Is it-
reincarnated.
Oh.
Is it a boy bear or a girl bear?
That's a good
For
question.
some reason, the first thing that springs to mind is Donald Trump, but that seems.
Oh.
For an owl bear.
How dare you
Wow.
disrespect Albert?
I shouldn't. Yeah, I shouldn't mix. Let's see, who's in the news right now?
Not very cool. Not very cool at all.
Yeah, Jussie Smollett. Who else is in the news?
You can give him Schwarzenegger voice or something. I don't know.
Please,
You
Arnold
could do
Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger.
Oh, I did that. I do that in the Hell's Rebels.
Yeah.
That's
What movies have you? Wait, what did I see? Oh yeah, I watched the whole Matrix trilogy.
oh god.
Is it
Oh,
Keanu?
no. Does he sound like Keanu?
No, it should be Morpheus.
Morpheus.
Oh no.
Yes.
So, all right. So you can speak to animals.
The red heart or the blue heart?
The red heart.
What do you say?
I'm just like, you okay there, buddy? We got food. I run a restaurant. I mean, if I let you out of there, you're gonna be okay. We can get you some nice little treat.
My companion and I have been suffering in this
Oh,
construct for a long time. We are incredibly hungry. Please help us.
I'll help you, buddy. I pet the little beak. Yeah, I'll open the door for him.
When you open the door, there's two owlbears in here. They're very hungry. They're very emaciated.
Oh,
There's a dozen elven sarcophagi arranged about this dusty room
Yeah.
and have been partially reduced to rubble. There was carvings in the wall, but they're faded. Oh yeah, right.
it's a lot of elven stuff here.
Let's
Do
see
you-
here. This room is huge and it's trashed. And there's freaking like exits. There's one exit to the west. Maybe something else that you might find if you look around.
Oh, really? Okay.
This is indeed a large room, and in our time in here, we have noticed that all is not as it seems.
Huh. You haven't seen a throne, have you? This place seems pretty elfy.
No, with time and training, you might be able to to see beyond this reality into the truth beneath.
Oh. Solaris, they say that there's things hidden in this room.
What? Like, should
You're pretty
I?
good at finding things, right?
Yeah, I'll look around. So, can I make a perception check to see if I find
Yes.
anything interesting?
You look around the room.
I look around the
And
room.
you
Oh.
see like elven runes scrolling down fast in bright green.
I get a 22 to understand
Whoa.
the matrix.
Oh no.
You gain a level in monk.
So you can like see through the level, and you see a secret door in the north wall.
She glitches through the wall.
I move to the secret door and quickly inspect to see if it's trapped and to find a way to trigger it to open.
All right, let's see here.
There is no spoon. There is no spoon. There is no spoon. I try to phase my hand right through the door like it's not there.
And you do.
Wow. All right.
There is no spoon.
The other owlbear says to the Morpheus owlbear, maybe she's the one.
It's the Oracle. The other one's the Oracle.
Maybe they'll invite you to a rave.
Only if I want a cookie first from the Oracle.
Taking these owlbears back to the noodle troll and we're
All
having
right. So
Owlbear Zion.
In a rage.
I will phase through the wall of the secret door to see what's beyond.
She just glitches through the wall.
It's a dusty tomb. There's a 7,500-pound alabaster sarcophagus
Can't let that.
atop a 1-foot-high block of granite. The lid of the sarcophagus is carved in the likeness of a regal elf of indeterminate age and gender, with a yawning cat stretched on its chest.
Oh.
The cat is part of the lid's carving, not a separate sculpture.
I like to think that Solaris's arm phases back through the wall and grabs Sunspot by the scruff and pulls him through. Come look at this.
Don't reach through walls at people.
But it's fun. No, what do you make of this? You're an elf.
What do I make of this? Because I'm an elf.
Make a perception.
Can I give him advantage if I help point out some facts?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
22.
All right. Facts. Let's see. Yeah, this whole area is an ancient elven area. And you look at it and you realize that this is a false tomb. It's just a solid block of alabaster with a fake lid, carved to appear openable. It's a false tomb built to confound would-be treasure hunters.
Find a secret door. All right.
Yeah,
It's fake.
What?
the
fake.
elves are so clever.
We are very clever.
They
We like to
hid-
fake people out.
They hid it. They
And
hid
then-
the
Like-
fake one.
There's like nothing hidden in here.
Fake.
Is there?
Technically, this tomb was hidden, so
I turn around and phase back through the wall, disappointed.
Morpheus says,
as,
now
as,
you have seen the truth.
Everything is fake.
Everything is a lie.
as Solara starts to walk back through it, Sunspot's gonna let it go. Good, now that she's gone, I'm gonna loot the place.
Yeah.
Morpheus looks at you, Solaris, and says, do you see anything else?
Oh, should I roll more perception?
Can I look around?
Yes.
How does 25 perception suit us?
The scrolling elven runes.
It's pretty good.
Again, you can see them overlapping the walls and objects. And it becomes very clear that there is an Easter egg hidden in this very room.
An Easter egg.
Yes.
Oh.
It's literally just a little egg.
No. It's in the form of a 10-pound clay pot that is
Ooh.
clearly more than it seems.
More than meets the eye.
A 2D JPEG of Chris Perkins giving a thumbs up, just floating up and down. That's the Easter egg.
Can I check it to make sure it's not a trap or cursed?
You're pretty sure it's a magic item.
Ooh.
Oh.
A pot. All right.
Solaris will hesitate on finding it's a magic item. Magic.
Morpheus
Does
paces back and forth. What does it do, Solaris? What does it do?
I'm not really sure. Can I attempt an Arcana check to see if I can figure it out, even though I'm terrible?
What? Yeah, sure.
Sure. All right, here we go. I got a 10.
Oh, it's a magic pot of some kind.
Hey.
What kind of pot is it? Is it like a cooking pot or?
It's actually, you would put a plant in it.
Oh, okay.
Again,
Sounds
I
fun.
feel the module wants to tell you that if you have a detect magic spell, it might tell
Don't
you
got
so.
that.
Sunspot's gonna walk over to where it is. Go out of the way. Let the elf do it. Let the elf do it.
I will step back to let the elf handle this.
He's gonna try to do the same thing of figuring out what it is.
All right.
Probably fail at it, but why not?
Listen to it.
Is it Arcana? You said
Yeah, sure.
Hmm.
Yeah.
13.
Ooh.
All right. This is a pot of awakening. If you plant an ordinary shrub in the pot and you let it grow for 30 days, the shrub magically transforms into an awakened shrub. That means it can like talk and stuff.
I want one.
I know somebody who.
He's gonna relay all that to everybody.
Solaris.
Should have let the elf do it.
Solaris.
Mm-hmm.
What do you? This is my first thought.
Mm-hmm.
Who do we know who likes gardening?
Oh.
We could give it to Fala, our friend,
should
and
give
we
it to
could
Fala.
raise it with her help. I think
They-
it would help. She's kind of lonely, or
I think they would like that.
I think they'd like it too.
I think that would be so amazing. That might really brighten their day.
Sunspot's just gonna pick up the pot and hold it.
I agree with that, Yami. I think that would be kind to let Fala handle,
I think so too. I quite like Fala. I'm very fond of them.
I am as well.
Mm.
Have we introduced you to Fala, Krish Crash?
You notice Chris Crash isn't here. He's still in the other room with the
Oh.
statues.
Oh.
All right.
Well, I think we came back into that far one. Okay.
He came and had tea with me and Fala a couple days ago. So.
Oh, when I went shopping. Okay.
Yes.
There were 4 of those elven statues, right?
Mm.
In that previous room where the Modron was at.
Yeah.
Goes over to another one and does the same thing in the other one. Elven magic.
It does the same thing.
Okay.
So he does it all 4. They all 4 do the same thing.
Once you do that, you have drained them all of their magic.
He
Well,
shrugs,
never
and
mind.
he shrugs and he joins with everybody.
None of us know that.
Oh my god. Wow, I'm glad we found these magic pillars. We come to later, says Yami as we walk back out of the room to where Krish Crash is.
What's what else is there? So there was a secret room.
What's over here?
Yeah, what's
As
in
I
the
look
next
on
area?
The overlay, it looks like there's a room to the west.
Oh, is there a room past it? Okay.
It looks like it.
All right.
A room with 3 stone tables surrounded by ceramic shards. Sunspot, as an elf, you're horrified as you realize that these urns once contained the ashes of dead elves. Someone broke the urns and the ashes
He
are
just
all over
starts
the
doing
floor.
an extended scream.
Solaris does a there tap on his shoulder. There. Sorry. Did you know them?
Well, no, I live in the woods, so no, I
Okay.
don't. But it's disrespectful. I mean, it's like going around smashing tombstones. Just
Yeah, who does that? You're gonna
You know,
anger the spirits. Do that.
I'm not very good with magic, but there's magic where you can bring people back from the dead even if they're just ashes. What if you mixed a bunch of people's ashes? Would they come back as like a mix of that bunch of people?
No.
That's a
hey,
good-
how about we don't talk about elves that way?
I was just talking in general.
Meanwhile, in the background, Krish Crash has taken 5 of his 10 rations and he's emptied them on the ground for the 2 starving owlbears.
Oh,
okay.
God bless.
They chow down.
Oh.
Now there is a passage to the south that leads further.
Can I poke around in here real quick and see if there's anything besides just the dead people dust and the broken urns?
That's it.
I think Yami's gonna stay behind with the owlbears and like pat them and stuff while they chow down, and then just tell you guys, if you need me, just call, or if you're getting too far, I'll be here.
Okay, are you sure you don't want us to just stay for a little bit?
No, I just want to make sure these little buddies are okay.
All right,
So Yami's gonna stay behind, and the rest are gonna go further.
apparently.
Probably not very further. Just see where this next.
Well, sorry. So from here, this hallway goes down and then turns. Are you gonna follow it?
Yes.
And then
Yeah.
it goes like 50 feet, and then it turns to the
50
north.
feet. Oh my god.
Yami says, stay behind. So Krish Crash goes, okay, and just stays in the room with her.
Oh, okay.
So it's just Solaris and Sunspot.
Apparently.
I guess.
All right. And then the hallway
It's
goes north for quite a while. Are you gonna follow it?
I mean, we can just scout ahead, right, Sunspot? Why don't we try to be quiet? I'm gonna roll a stealth check to try to be sneaky.
Yeah, let's try that. And
I
in his
gotta-
mind, Sunspot knows he's faster, so he can get away quicker.
I got a 28 for stealth.
What's stealth?
28 is
I'll
good.
just hide and whatever's down here will chase and
I
eat
got
you.
a 27.
Well, I'm still sneakier.
So you're
Told me to
both
brag.
incredibly stealthy. You're gonna
Mm.
make your way up this long hallway.
Yes, we are.
Okay. So you get a couple hundred feet.
Nothing bad could happen, right, Sunspot?
Are you? You can go. The hallway's wide enough where you can walk next to each other, or you can do single file. What do you want to do?
I would say next to each other so that we could both duck against the walls on either side if something comes.
Yeah, that works.
All right.
I mean, if the walls squish you, you're both...
So you walk, and
We'll just hold each other's hands and hold it back.
so you're walking in Solaris. You step on a pressure plate,
Of course I do.
and
The one hall with something in it.
a 10-foot diameter stone sphere that looks like a bloodshot eyeball careens from an alcove at the top of this sloped hallway.
Oh, it was sloped. Oh,
Yeah.
sloped.
Oh, I'm sorry.
it's
Yeah.
okay. Oh my god, Sunspot, do you realize the hallway is sloped? Click. Oh, shoot.
If you were dwarves, you could have recognized that.
No dwarves here.
All right. So each of you roll. Just you two roll initiative, and I'll roll as well.
Okay. Oh, come on. God.
Sunspot, what'd you get?
15.
What about Solaris?
7.
Oh.
I rolled off a 19. God.
Oh my god.
That sounds good.
Let's not bring the.
So
dungeon
it's
delver.
at the end of the hall that you're walking towards the end, right? And at the end is where the ball comes, right? So it's rolling towards you. And
Okay.
You are in this hallway. You're freaking like pretty far in. A square equals 10 feet. So you're 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 feet from
My God.
deep in this hall. So, first up is Sunspot. Sunspot, a giant bloodshot eyeball is rolling towards you. What would you like to do?
Does it look like there's any way I could avoid it, or is it like taking up every inch of this hallway?
Is there any way you can avoid it?
Like just doing a quick look at it.
Yeah. It does look like you might be able to squeeze by.
Oh, okay.
Like, because the hallway is square and this is a circle, so there's little gaps in the corners.
Sunspot's
Basically, when it comes at you, you're gonna make a dex save. That's basically what's gonna happen.
Well, Sunspot's going to look at Solaris and go, "You got it," and I'm gonna gonna do my full 50 movement, action dash to move 100 feet and just run right back where we came from.
Okay.
He's just like,
Oh, Sunspot, you're back.
Ah!
Oh. Just petting an owlbear. Who's a good boy?
So Sunspot is like right there.
he pees out of there so fast.
Alright.
Like,
love Sunspot.
Alright, and then Solaris. Bloodshot eyeball. What do you want to do?
Can I? All right. Can I use my action to dash after Sunspot? So that will give me 60 feet of movement.
Uh-huh.
And then my bonus action to dash, which will give me another 30 feet of movement.
Okay.
I'm still 10 feet ahead of you.
So basically, this giant eyeball is going, and Sunspot's just gone. Solaris, you're running like right in front of it, and you turn, and it smashes into the wall as you turn, and you're okay.
Whoa!
If you had gotten hit by it, you would take 55 bludgeoning.
What's the save for it? A dex save?
Dex save.
Yeah, I would have been dead.
Huh.
I mean, I'd have been unconscious.
Well, I mean, I would have been unconscious. That's what I mean.
That would have been 5/6 of my hit points.
So at that point, you've explored most of level 2. So the next time we play, you'll definitely finish level 2, and you're going to go into level 3.
Level
Dungeon of the Mage, and perhaps you will find the Elven Throne that Volo has requested.
I like that all Yami and Krishkash hear is whoosh.
I feel like Solaris just like sees Sunspot, and all of a sudden it's like the cartoon where like his form just disappears because he's gone.
So why don't we do some plugs? Dylan, do you got any plugs?
Oh, I do. Hey, later tonight, 6:30, we're gonna play some Styes by Richard Pett right here on this channel, where I'm gonna play Little Bloblino, my Triton sorceress, who I love very much. And tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, Jeanette, we have
Hi.
Skull and Shackles, yeah?
Oh, we do have Skull and Shackles tomorrow.
4:30 on Jeanette's channel, Uncanny Adventures.
Hmm.
So that's what I got.
Jamie, got any plugs?
A week from Monday on Jeanette's channel is Call of Cthulhu: The Wretched West, where something happened, but I won't spoil it because Dylan wasn't there to play and he doesn't know what happened.
Nope.
So I'm not going to reveal anything, but it's going to be fun for me.
Great.
And that's it.
Jeanette, got any plugs?
Tomorrow night, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Skull and Shackles on Uncanny_Adventures. Every other Monday, Call of Cthulhu. Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Dammit Barry's Twitch channel. I'm playing in Horde of the Dragon Queen as a Tiefling Cleric. And I'll also be back here in a little bit to play some adventures with Sean and Dylan and some other friends of ours. And other than that, I've got a Patreon for Uncanny Adventures. You can find the link on my Twitter. And yeah, so that's kind of what I got going on.
Scotty, plugs?
The plan is tomorrow on the DM's Guild, I will be publishing Zebediah's Fishing Equipment and Techniques.
Ooh.
Yeah, where just, you're just traveling along and there's just a random pond during one of your hex map travels in D&D. And you're like, and the ranger's like, oh, well, I can get food for everybody. And that's kind of boring. You want to make like a little side adventure out of that? Well, you can. You've got multiple different techniques for fishing, including noodling, rules for fishing competitions, special fishing equipment, which includes an inflated air bladder from a fish, which you could use as a buoyant equipment gear to help you for swimming. A bunch of other fun things like that will be a supplement on the DM's Guild.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, in about an hour and a half, we'll be playing the Styes from Ghosts of Saltmarsh. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. on this channel, we'll be talking about the Descent Day 2.
That's right.
And then at 6:30 p.m., I'll be running Dungeon Academy. We'll have a special guest star, Mackenzie from the Greyhawk channel's The Old Faith show that NPC Bree runs. And then Monday, at some point, we'll do Descent Day 3 talk. So we'll cover the whole Descent. We're going to go all the way down to the Descent.
Whoa,
Thanks.
all in Nessus.
Thanks, everybody, for watching. See you next time. Goodbye forever.